Good evening, everybody. Just a quick update here. We're going to be changing up some stuff. If you remember, last time out, when we was goofing off and the weather was good, we'll update you on this weather also. Somehow, I created a massive bird nest in this reel, in a spin cast. Not sure exactly how I done that. Let me get my able-bodied assistant here. By the time I got the bird nest out, I'm down to half a spool. And after a certain point, these spin casts don't cast well. The line's too deep in the spool. It doesn't slide or doesn't come up and over the bell part very easily. So anyway, I ended up with, that much left. And it's not casting. Actually, I can see another little bird nest right there that I didn't quite get out. I don't know if we have light enough to see or not. But anyway, need to put some new line on. And went to get the usual we get, Power Pro. I used 10-pound test in this ultralight. They didn't have any. I have a picture of the Power Pro up here on the side screen. And it has spider wire. I've been familiar with spider wire since they come out. Well, I don't know about since they come out, but the 90s anyway. Haven't used it. It's been kind of expensive. And I haven't really re-looked at spider wire since for no better reason than I just haven't. I started using Power Pro and it done good, and that's what we went with. Since they're out of the Power Pro, I had the spider wire here in 10-pound test. The diameter is 4-pound test, 4-pound test diameter. That's what I like about BRAID. You can get a lot of line on there for a lot smaller diameter. And, the BRAID, I like good positive hookups. There's no stretch. There's no coil memory. There's nothing like that with BRAID. I know a lot of y'all are going to say stretch is good. Well, you get used to what you get used to. You get used to the positive hookups with no stretch. You're used to that and you're able to work with that. Anyway, they had this, and it was $2 cheaper than the Power Pro, and the equivalent length and 10-pound test. So we're going to try out the spider wire here tonight. Now, I am not going to bore you with de-stringing and restringing, okay? That's like watching paint dry to me. It really is. A little bit of slime. I better quit. I'm doing that over her kitchen table. I'm getting the look here now. You all seen that look a time or two when I catch a bass and she don't. There she goes. She's starting to quiver. Have a bit of a seizure there. Anyway, I'm not going to bore you by de-stringing and restringing. That's like watching paint dry. But, and also an update. We've talked about the boat. I've got things ready. I don't know if you can see in there in that corner, way over there, is the trolling motor. Ready to go on the boat. We've got several things ready here. She sat down on me. I told her I wouldn't shoot her in her nightgown. So I'm being careful here. There's a tease. She's in her nightgown. Getting ready to go to bed. Granddaughter Abby gets here pretty early in the mornings. And one of us needs to get some sleep. Well, one of us always needs to get some sleep. The other of us hasn't had a good night's sleep since his teen years. And some people have told me I don't sleep enough to go to bed. But anyway, and an update. Here's a view of our radar. It has been like this for 2 days. We've been socked in rain. But there's our current radar. That's the way it's looked since yesterday. This is Tuesday night. The rain set in on Monday. But this is the way it's looked, and it's been cold. We stayed in the 50s today, according to the official reading on the weather app for town here. It's been miserable, so we have not gotten anything done with the boat. But anyway, just a quick update. going to be trying out the Spider Wire Stealth as a substitute. And like I said, we, at the time, and there again, this was 30 years ago in the 90s, you know, we found it to be a little expensive. Well, you know, it's cheaper than the Pro, what do I call that? Well, she done bailed out on me. Than the other. But we're going to try this as a substitute because of what they had, and I need some line on that reel. As soon as this rain quits, you know, we're back onto the boat and back with the lines wet. So stay with us, folks. You know, we haven't bailed out on anything, but again, looking at this radar, this is what we've been dealing with for 36 hours now. So, all right, till the next time, everybody, stay with us.